What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. It's your boy Whetto, and on today's episode, I got my man Jay and his rap career with JayCantRap. So, of course, you know we're gonna shout out the sponsors. One time for Cane's, chicken. What combo you picking? Appreciate the chicken. With that, we're gonna hit you guys with a quick commercial break. As soon as we get back, we're gonna dive into this man's hustle and the rap game.
This for you, Prezi.
Alright guys, welcome back. It's your boy Whetto, and I'm here with my man Jay. Let's figure this out. So Jay, who are you, where are you from, and what is JayCantRap about?
Alright, so Jay Allardyce, originally from here, Las Cruces, New Mexico, born and raised. I've never lived anywhere else, but I've been a lot of places for, you know, leisure and a lot for business and music things, because, you know, networking is everything.
Got to be able to move around, meet new people, connect on that, and then put that towards something you got going.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm approaching it too. Is like, if I do take these trips, like how I got back from Vegas this week. Like I got back from Vegas last night, 12 a.m. You know, we did. It was leisure because last year I went for business.
Okay.
But it's just me constantly going at it and trying to just get my name out there and put on for the Southwest.
So, I was putting on from the Southwest. Are you from here? Are you from Las Cruces?
Yeah, born and raised. Like I said, it's just I've been here all my life, never lived anywhere else. It was just, and I don't really care to live anywhere else unless there's more opportunity out there.
Right.
Because you know, if you can move somewhere, you can move to Cali where you get that little niche or something, and I got a niche for sure because I know some people. My favorite producer that I'm fucking with right now, he is from Cali, LA, and like that, I feel like if I could put on for here, I shouldn't have to move anywhere else.
Okay, that makes sense. Obviously, if you can bring paradise to where you're at and show the people what we're doing here in NM, so pay attention to this one. So my man, with that, are you assigned with your music? Are you independent? How are you treating your deals?
So what I do is I've been going through DistroKid since about 2016. I pay like a yearly fee for them to be able to distribute my music on all platforms.
Okay.
So I don't have to deal with nobody being in charge of my creative control, when I can drop something, what I can drop, what I need to make, what I need to sound like, because I don't think anyone knows what's best, you know, regarding that note, but myself.
Okay.
And the people closest around me and who I make music with, and that's literally either local artists or my closest rapper friends from Cali, Nevada, all that.
Okay. Man, so like I was telling you earlier too when I was talking to you, you have quite a lot of music already too. Have you have like 5 albums?
Yeah.
And then you have a couple singles out right now too.
And a 4-song EP.
And see, man, you're doing a lot with this. So you had the Squirtle Squad. You got the Philosopher's Stone. Yes, sir. And then Too Legit. See, you got so many of them, man.
Yeah.
Now, have you kept with the same composer or producer the whole time?
No, so that's the thing too, is like, shout out to Legit Alpha.
Hey.
2016.
Crazy ass.
2016, me and him put out my first all platforms tape. I had something that I released in high school, but it was only SoundCloud exclusive, and then I grew out of it, so I took it down.
Okay.
Kept some songs up that like got 17,000 plays and shit like that.
Okay.
And they still get plays to this day, but that was the first like collaborative project I did. I feel like a lot of my projects have been collaborative with the ones I did by myself. I still take pride in, and people don't really notice until they go through my discography and see what I got. So like,
You've got, man.
it's a lot.
It's good, but the consistency is there because you're hitting them with lyrical content constantly. Like you're telling really dope ass stories of things that you're doing, day-to-day life type of stuff. So it's cool to see how you do that in multiple segments.
I rap about how I live and how, you know, how it is in Cruces and like what I do. You know, I don't gotta lie about anything or try and put on an image because, you know, when you meet a man, what's he got? his word.
His word and his balls. That's all we got.
And if that man's word don't mean nothing,
then
what is that man worth?
We're two dead flies on shit. So.
That's my point. So, that's the whole thing I got behind this rap thing. Like, if I can meet anybody and intellectually have a conversation or shed light on something that, I have experience or knowledge about, then, that's what it's about. We try to do things we love to help others.
Right.
And that is essentially, I feel like, the goal of life that everyone's chasing, but they don't realize it because they don't know what that specific thing is.
Sometimes it's hard to find where you fit in, especially then to be able to kick it back to somebody else to teach them something with it.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see the struggle in that, but
the ADHD that I grew up with kind of set me off on talking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was able to freestyle in high school, and then I put that out Too Legit with Kiko. He produced Legit Alpha. He produced every song on there, and I mixed and mastered most of them.
Okay.
But my best friend / producer, man, who taught me how to mix and everything, Luis.
Shout out Luis. My man.
Luis Gomez. He is the GOAT. He teaches me things today, and he was the first one to help me record ever. So we did Too Legit. He helped me record all of that. After Too Legit, I did 18 or All Summer 18. That was a tribute to my cousin, Isaac. IJT forever, he passed away.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in power.
In August of 2018, and I wasn't gonna put it out, but I had a dream about him, and it made me realize, he was probably one of the first persons to share my music.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept with that, and he always was like, "What's up? When you dropping this one, cuz?"
Yeah, keep you on it. That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. So he's right beside me, and my other cousin I lost this last year, Fabian. Rest in peace, Fabian.
Rest in peace.
It's just hard to come to grips with the fact that you can lose these people who were literally nothing but light, but they're still here with you every day, and you feel them, and you know that. I made a song for Fabian called Dia de los Muertos. I might get a little shaky talking about it.
No, you're good. Keep
Yeah, so I did this All Summer 18, and that was all the tracks mixed and mastered by me. And I had a feature with Cody the Philosopher. Shout out Cody.
What up, Cody?
That's who I did the Philosopher's Stone with, and we'll get to that. But Nish from Ohio, that's a producer that produced all the songs on All Summer 18. So that's my boy. Shout out Nish Cam Joshi. Fucking
what up,
greatest.
Nish?
I don't know if there's a TikTok, that TikTok beat with the saxophone that.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's they do the stand, the pose, and then when the beat drops, they're in a totally different pose.
They're doing some other shit. Okay,
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one, but
there's
yeah.
over 17 million views.
Goddamn.
Or videos to it.
Okay.
And he produced that beat.
Oh shit.
So he got royalties from that.
Boom.
Yeah. So he's on that. And then 2019, I kind of laid a little low. I dropped singles here and there, but 2020 is when I did. Actually, no, 2019 I dropped 4 for 4.
Okay.
So that had Don't Act Like You Didn't Know,
Yeah.
which is a real New York flow, and that's still one of my top played songs. That was my favorite song until 2020 with Cody the Philosopher. We did something called The Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorite projects too, because I helped. We got those beats from everywhere. There's a Kato beat on there, there's Nish beats on there, and there's a Cali beat on there. There's a song on there that I'm not even on. It's just Naquan of Nazareth and Cody the Philosopher. Shout out Naquan.
What up, Naquan?
And that's still top played on mine. And I'm like, man, I ain't even on this song.
Right, running it.
But we got that vibe going for that song.
Oh yeah, that's right that you're putting on for the whole team, pulling them together. Now, are you merchandising a lot of this too, or you have?
Yeah, so I got a Gear Bubble website where people can access T-shirts, masks, sweaters. I just need to revamp it. In the process of that, and I will have the link posted soon enough. I just need to get back to, because I put it on myself. I put all it together myself.
Okay.
You order it from the website, they send it to you, and I get mine.
There you go. Gotta get that cut.
Yeah, I was about to say, we gotta have these multiple sources of income. And I get money from SoundCloud for original songs.
There you go.
I get money from the DistroKid as long as my plays are good. It's very minimal, but we get plays. So.
And you get to own all of it too. So.
And that's what's even more rewarding is knowing that it's mine and I don't have to ask anybody for permission to get my money, make my music, anything.
And you shouldn't have to. So Now sounds like you got a lot going on, my man. With that, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna dive into this chicken. We get back, we're gonna continue with my man JayCantRap. We'll be right back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. All right, let's keep this thing going. My man Jay. Now we've covered from you holding it down here with the music scene. You've got your multiple albums. You've got a lot of collaborations with other people. Now, are you working with talent here in town and out of town, state, all over the place? It seems.
Yeah. So let me get back to what I was saying about. So Too Legit, me Legit Alpha. He was here. He's from here, born and raised. I did All Summer 18. That was with Nish, my producer, and Cody the Philosopher was the only feature on that song.
Okay.
Or on that album, one song. 2019, I did 4 songs by myself in April for my birthday, called 4 for 4. I mixed and mastered them all myself. And Nish did all the.
And you get the behind the scenes, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then later on in the year, I did a few singles, but me and Cody were really working for Philosopher's Stone, which ended up dropping in February of 2020.
Okay.
And right before COVID hit, we had exactly. We did 575, and we turned the Art Obscura.
Okay.
We turned that place upside down.
Nice.
And that's where I met David the Scholar.
David the Scholar.
David the Scholar. Shout out David.
One time. What's good with you, David?
Appreciate that's my boy. He's right over here. He's always with me. That's who I record with now. We've been tapped in since then, but we've only been in the studio for the past 6 months, but we've been locked in together. He's got his album coming, and we got some crazy singles and features on the way for sure. So I love collabing with local artists.
Keeping them all.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So and then Philosopher's Stone was just me and Cody.
Right.
You know, a few different producers, but this year when I dropped with Fat Prezi, you know, he welcomed me with open arms into the Exotic Squad, and I went out and visited him in Oregon, and we finished I was there for 7 days with him in December to January 4th, and that's how long Sporto Squad. We got it done in 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah, so
just boom, boom, boom.
Just
boom.
like that, and we were getting producers from Cali, a lot of producers from Cali actually for the most part. And then Nish, who I've been messing with, and then shout out Pat Dizzy.
What's
he's
good, Pat?
He's from here, from around here. That's how I met him. I think he doesn't stay here though. He's not too far away, but he's producing a lot. And now that I got Exotic, you know, behind me, you know, I feel like they treated me with more love than a lot of people that I tried to come up with making music at first in high school and stuff.
Sometimes it's a rocky start. You got to figure out what works best for you, who doesn't work best for you. Sometimes.
Yeah, so now I'm comfy. So like, if it ain't with Prezi from Cali, you know, it's my producer. Shout out Benny Ave. Shout out Benny Ave.
One time.
Locked in all the time. He did Roots Chris on Sporto Squad. Yeah.
Man, yeah, you're pulling them in from all over the place, and lots of different types of work styles. The music itself is, you got a story to tell, obviously, that you're keeping with, but you're pulling in different styles of beats, your flows. Like I said, lyrical content is ridiculous on a lot of these.
Yeah, and one of my most lyrical songs is what's got the most plays across all platforms. Like, I had last year in September, out of nowhere, in 1 week I had 30,000 plays on the song.
Just rip it right off top.
And that was On the Brink, and that one, we got a video coming out for that one this year for sure. That's going to be on the album that I'm going to do. I'm releasing a solo project within the next 2-3 months. So I gotta keep it going, man.
Hell yeah, keeping it rock and rolling. Well, shit, with that, man, of course on the show, I like to pop a bottle to the success of what you got cooking. So, man, jeez, this one's definitely owed to you, man.
Cheers, dog. That's what I'm saying.
That shit's dope. Keep it up. Keep up the hustle. All of it. Cheers to you one time.
Sir,
man. Ooh, did we keep it here?
Beautiful.
I'll switch your cups to this one.
Appreciate you.
So, my man, what's up next with that thing?
So, like that, me and Prezi got to shoot some videos for Sporto Squad. Me and David got to shoot some videos for his album. I got to shoot some videos for my album.
Cheers to you, man. Cheers to JayCantRap. My man is definitely can rap. Welcome to Whetto's World.
Appreciate you for having me. This is something that I've been tapped in with, and I'm excited to be able to give my perspective of it and give a reason why I do what I do.
And speaking of which, as another traditional, as much as popping a bottle, What does Do What I Want represent to you in your hustle, my man?
So, like I said, I'm real philosophy based, like in how I view my life,
Okay.
how I view life in general. That's why I linked up with Cody. You know, we always had a good connection, and we called the album The Philosopher's Stone because I'm a big chiefer. You know, I got that.
Yeah.
I got that on me. You know what I'm saying? I got the concentrates always. You know, I like staying smacked, but also it helps me vibe. But Do What I Want to me represents. Shout out Do What I Want.
Hey.
Keeping me clean. You know what I'm saying?
One
Got the
time.
eternal on me also. So when you go through life, you can't knock a man's philosophy if that man is consistent with his proofs and evidence as to why he follows to that philosophy. If you knock that man, it's only valid if he is not consistent. So, for example, if you say you do something, it goes back to your word.
You gotta be impeccable about what you do.
If you say what you do and you follow what you say you do, and you believe that that's all good, I can't knock you. That's your philosophy. I gotta respect it.
Okay.
But if you're not consistent and you find faults within your proofs and how you move, I can't respect your philosophy. Even if it is something that I can view and see from your perspective, I just gotta say that I'm not rocking with it. But as long as you are wholeheartedly in what you do,
Yeah.
and you don't care what anyone else thinks, you do it for you, then that's how you're supposed to go through and do what you want and live life without stress and with purpose.
Cheers to that one time. Fucking right. Couldn't say it better myself.
And that's how I've always been, man.
Yeah, you touched on quite a lot going on in there, man. I appreciate that because it is. Sometimes you gotta understand, you know, not everybody is gonna do what you want to do, but it is a thin line to be able to have it with manners and do something positive out of the whole outcome, which is what you're doing with all this career in itself, my man. So it's cool to see that you get to walk your own line as well. And I appreciate you being here on the show with me. This is a dope ass conversation with you, my man. So cheers to you, Jay. Thanks for being here on Whetto's World. If you can, though, let them know. Where can they find you at? Like, what's all your Instagrams? What you got? Apple Music, all of it. Let it go.
Literally anywhere you can find me, you just type in at JayCantRap. Or wait, is it JayCantRap? That's the $1 million question. That's for you to decide. Jay Allardyce, that's my stage name, but you can find me anywhere under at JayCantRap or JayCantRap, however you want to see it.
Hey.
You let me know what you think it is.
Cheers to that, man.
Cheers, bro.
All right, y'all. That's a wrap here on Whetto's World.
Appreciate you.